Hey, pipe smokers, Southern Piper here, and it's that time of year again. Cringle Flake has hit the shelves and the online retailers, so I am going to give you pretty much a first impression. I've only smoked this one other time, but we're going to talk about Cringle Flake Holiday Edition 2023. Before I get into that, I'm going to tell you about what we're going to do on this video. So it's not just first impression / review of Cringle Flake. I'm also going to give you a tour of my Christmas pipes, okay? And then we're going to be doing some taste testing of old Christmas blends. I've got Golden Days of Yore from, what is this, 2000 something. Oh, 2020. I've got some Jolly Old St. Nicholas from 2022. I've got some Wintertime Reserve Prancer from 2020. We Three Kings from 2021. And Wintertime Reserve Snow Day from 2021. So just kind of basically trying to clean out the cellar a little bit. I only have 110 of these. They're getting low, so we're going to just do a taste test, not a review of those. So sit back, grab a pipe, join me, and we'll get into this. So I went ahead and lit this up. Cringle Flake 2023. I have it in my Merchant Services Bing. This is a lovely pipe. Looks very fragile. It has a little sandblast finish on it. The reason I'm smoking in a Bing and not one of my official Christmas pipes is because, to me, Bing Crosby is Christmas. I love his voice with crooning a lot of Christmas carols and old Christmas songs. So we're smoking a Bing. We're going to talk about Cringle Flake to start the video. Now, lighting, I have my Atlanta Brave Zippo, which was a gift from my lovely bride, who is sitting just off camera, Princess Trudy. I will be tamping this evening with a Larry Blackett Santa Claus tamper. Alright, so let's talk about this. So, you saw the tin art on the lead-in. Cool tin art. Historically, with Sutliff doing their Cringle Flake, they've done what looks like wrapping paper with a little to from tag on it. This year they chose Santa Claus smoking a pipe. He's got a bag full of toys. So I like this tin art. I actually like this design better than last year's design. If I think about it, I'll try to flash up the tin art from the previous years. I feel like this is going to be the last year they do this. I read, and it may be on the tin, that they use the last of their aged Virginias, I believe. But I don't know. I could be wrong. So anyway, that's tin art. Let's see tin description. Mark Ryan's 2003 vintage Perique leads the way again for this year's Cringle Flake. Stoved Catarini has been added to the blend, combined with decade-old Red Virginias to create one of the most unique blends available today. The whole leaf is then pressed and sliced into broken flakes. So we'll take a look at the flakes. They are giant. So here is one of the whole flakes. I mean, they are good, chunky flakes. They rub out okay. I'll show you what they look like rubbed out. You still have kind of big pieces, but y'all can see, y'all may say, well, you could have rubbed that out better. Well, then I probably could have, but I didn't. So that was about the best I was willing to do. But that's what it is. That's what you can expect. If you have more patience than I, then you can probably get a little more fine. But that is how it rubs out. As far as a tin note, from the Virginias, and you kind of get a little bit of hay. I get maybe some dried fruit type of stuff in there. It's pleasant. It smells like a vapor. So we're going to smoke it in a little while, and I'll tell you what I think. So I'll say this, my initial impression is this is better than what last year's was. In other words, if you go back and look at my last year's review of Cringle Flake, I thought it needed more time together, and I know it's aged tobacco. Why do you need to age it more? Well, the components needed more time together. My initial reaction to this is, it's fine. It's good. I have no complaints so far. And when I tried it initially at Pipe Club last weekend or weekend before last, kind of had the same thing. I like it. The perique is certainly there, obviously, but it doesn't overpower anything. Yeah, so far I like it. So while I puff on this, I will show you that I am drinking a Coors Light, and the mountain is blue. So let's talk about my Christmas pipes. We'll do that tour. I'm going to show you these, and then as I sample the other tobaccos that I'm going to just show you and sample in this video, I'll probably be smoking them in these. So we're going to start back 2019. This is the first Christmas pipe I bought. Y'all have seen this because I just smoked it in a video the other day. I got this it's an AKB Meerschaum is where I got it, off the Smoking Pipes. It is carved by Ali. You can see the year right there on top of the bowl, and then there's Santa's sleigh. Looks like it's packed full of toys. It's getting a lot of really nice patina on it. And you come around, and it's got some floral designs on it. Floral design on the bottom of the bowl. Lovely pipe. I really do love this pipe. I like how it's coloring. The stem, you can see, needs to be cleaned off. It has bits of tobacco on it. Just a lovely pipe. I really do enjoy this. Clenches well, comfortable in the hand. I like this pipe. That's 2019. So moving forward, I believe this was 2020. This was a Peterson Christmas 2020. It is the XL11. Nice army mount there. Fishtail bit. Just a handsome pipe. Brass well. I like it. The only thing I don't like is this army mount. You really got to pay attention to it because it'll tend to slip out sometimes. I've got it in there good right now, so I'm gonna leave it. But that was 2020. This is I'll bring it back up. This is a brass. I believe it's brass. course, it's got the hallmarks there on the band. I don't know if it'll focus for y'all to see that, but it's a nice one. Moving on, I believe this is also from 2020. It's a Savinelli St. Nicholas, carved in Italy. This in the 320 KS model. I got this one. I got this model for whatever reason. I felt like it looked like a pipe that Santa would smoke to me. Maybe that's because of onion. I don't know. But I like this. I love the white stem. You can see it's got the gold and red band. It's got some sandblast. Just a handsome pipe. I like it. I don't smoke it a lot because I don't like the way these clench. But I don't dislike the pipe. I really do like it. And I'll be smoking it later in the video. Moving forward, I believe this is 2021. It is. This is a Peterson Christmas 2021. This is their Strand, kind of a quarter bent. What would that be? Pear, maybe. It's actually a Sherlock Holmes. See the Sherlock Holmes hallmark there? I don't know if you can. There's that. This has turned into one of my favorite shapes that Peterson makes. I think I have at least one other one. I don't have it out here with me. But got a fishtail, got a saddle. It's just really nice. I love the finish on it. Just handsome, smooth, clenches easily, fits well in my hand. I really like this one. And then moving on to 2022 Peterson Christmas. This is their model B42 with very deep, rough rustication. It also has a military mount. See if I can get it to focus. This, of course, says Peterson Dublin right there on the band. You can't see it. Got hallmarks on the side, of course. But I really enjoy this pipe. It's a little bit deeper bend than the Strand that I just showed you. But it's a handsome pipe. I enjoy smoking it. Clenches well. Feels good in the hand. Also from last year, I have a Friday Savinelli. This is the Savinelli St. Nicholas 673 KS Christmas design for 2022. It has a lovely, I would call that maroon or maybe crimson stem with the green and silver band. Some sandblast finish. Lovely pipe. Love this shape. I've got several 673s, as you well know. So those are my official Christmas pipes. I also have another one. If you watched my video the other night, I received this pipe from Southern Cal Piper, SoCal Piper. So since it was a Christmas gift, I'm going to make it a Christmas pipe. So you'll see me smoking this later. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to smoke some more of this. We'll come back and be sampling some other tobaccos. Stay tuned. So about, I would say, halfway through the bowl I packed. Not much has changed. It's still a flavorful blend. Just a hint of spice for me. And I guess what I get is, kind of dried fruit flavor more than anything. I'll tell you about the room note in just a minute when Princess Trigger gets back down here. I would guess, and I haven't seen any other reviews on this. I would imagine that the room note is tolerable. But we'll see. So we have the official. We have the official room note from Princess Trudy. I gotta see if my mic's on. Yep. She says that the room note is pleasant. That it doesn't have a sweet smell to it, and I agree with that because I went upstairs and kind of cleaned my nose with fresh air. But it's probably I would guess it's probably pleasant to tolerable. Obviously, Princess Trudy lives with a pipe smoker, so she's going to tolerate a lot of things, and big things are more pleasant. But anyway, so that's going to do it for Cringle Flake 2023. I'm going to come back and we're going to be doing some taste testing of 5 Christmas blends that are a few years old. We're going to be sampling them in my Christmas pipes. So stay tuned. Before I go over there, I will tell you I'm wearing an official Santa hat. An official Santa hat, courtesy of my dad, who has retired from playing Santa. Dad spent the better part of, 22, 23 years playing Santa. And this was his hat that he wore. So, wanted to put it in the video. He has had to retire from playing Santa due to health reasons. But he brought a lot of kids some wonderful times and good memories. So, here's to you, Pop. Y'all stay tuned for the taste test. Alright, so we're starting off with Cornell and Deal Wintertime Reserve Prancer 2020 edition. This is a vapor. They're saying here it's a vapor blend, bright red Virginias, white burley, dark fired Kentucky and Perique with notes of dark chocolate and port wine on the finish. I don't get dark chocolate and port wine. I definitely get the Virginias and the Perique. Don't get much burley though. Probably a reason that I haven't smoked a lot of this in the 3 or 4 years since I've had it. Princess Trudy is looking at me with her nose turned up, shaking her head. She doesn't like it. So there's that one. Alright, so now we're on to Cornell and Deal Winter Reserve Snow Day. This is from 2021. This has red Virginias dusted with honey and lightly flavored with the joy of falling snow. So, I like this. Personally, I like this better than the Prancer. Quite a bit better. The room note is more pleasant according to Princess Trudy. The tin note is better. Tin note has a little bit of sweetness, but kind of a sourdough tin note on it. And it has aged well, because obviously all of these have been sitting in my cellar for a while. But it's good. It is good. So now we are on to Golden Days of Yore by Cornell and Deal. Holiday 2020. I love this tin art. See Santa Claus over there puffing on this pipe. Got a little Christmas tree over on the other side. So this is a lot smoother than the first two. the Prancer and the Winter Edition Snow Day. It is a festive mix of Golden Virginias, Black Cavendish, Kentucky, and Catarrhini, married together into a blend that will bring the spirit of Christmas to even the hardest of hearts. Very good. Princess Trudy approves both the 10 note and the room note. It is good. It lot smoother, lot easier to smoke for me. Very good. Next up, we have We Three Kings from 2021. Princess Trudy and I were just commenting how much we love the 10 art. The fact that this is very biblical in nature. Inspired by the first widely popular Christmas carol written in the United States in 1857. We Three Kings alludes to the Magi who traveled to the Nativity bearing exotic spices and treasures, delivering rich Black Cavendish with equal measures of matured red and bright Virginias and specially sourced Catarrhini, Turkish leaf. This magical holiday mixture delights with notes of allspice, cinnamon, and vanilla. Now, I smoked most of this over the years. I probably have enough for 2 more smokes. I don't think it has aged well. I don't pick up any of those notes. As a matter of fact, there's a perfumey taste on the palate as well as the room note. So there you have it. All right, now we're up to Cornell and Dill's Jolly Old St. Nicholas with some fun cartoon 10 art of Santa Claus smoking a pipe. This is from 2022. 10 note, or 10 description says, a largesse of St. Nicholas's personal smoking mixture. This magical blend combines the finest Golden Virginias with mellow Black Cavendish and a whisper of genuine St. James Barrique for complex tobacco flavor enhanced by notes of orange liqueur and hints of ginger, alluding to an early legend of Kris Kringle secretly gifting gold to a needy family. This is really good. 10 note and room note both get stamp of approval from Princess Trudy. It's tasty. I am going to enjoy the rest of this bowl. I will show you that this evening, as I've been doing this taste test, I have been cleaning out my spent pipe bowl using the pick in the end of the custom camper that Lakeside Piper made for and gifted to me. Thank you, my friend. So I appreciate you sticking it out during this protracted and long video. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And until I see you again, I bid you happy smoking and blessings to your family.